Hello kids, today we are going to see maze game in Scratch. For that, I have just downloaded one maze image. So on that, we are going to just create our game. Alternately, we can generate different kinds of maze according to our sizes and according to our difficulty level. But here I'm just adding the maze image in the background. So let's increase its size so it will just fit to the background. In this image, you can see one entry and one exit point is there. So our sprite will start its game from the entry point and will end its game to the exit point. Just don't look at the images here in entry and exit point. We are going to add here one sprite. So let's add Robo here. From the sprite library. You can see its size is far more. So let's make it to 15. So that sprite or robot, it can move through the path available in the maze. So to move this robot horizontally and vertically, we need X and Y coordinate. For that, we are going to add 4 events here. The up arrow, down, right and left arrow. So as we are playing this game on arrow key, so when the robot is moving in upward direction, for that we need to change its Y position. When the robot is moving left and right direction, in that case we will change its X position. So let's add change X and Y. When the robot is moving in upward direction, that time the Y coordinate is positive, and when it's moving to the down, its Y coordinate will be negative. In the same way, for X position, when it's moving to the right, it will be positive, and when it's moving to the left, the coordinate will be negative. So now you can see the robot is moving upward and downward direction. But since it's crossing the path, we don't want that. So we need to add the condition here that if it's crossing the path, when it touches to path, that path is in green color right now. So if it's touching to that green color on sensing category, you can see when you click on that color on down, there is a zooming option is there. So you can just zoom to the maze and you can choose that the color green. So we can exactly match that color. So if sprite or our robot is touching to that green color, then it will change its position, that is X or Y position. For all the 4 arrows, we will do the same thing. So when the robot is crossing the path and it's try to touch, then it will not cross the path. So now you can see the robot is crossing the path. Here need to change the Y to 10. So now you can see for down arrow also it's not crossing the green path. So the robot is moving in all 4 directions according to the arrows. So when it's going to the exit point, the game should be over. So let's do the next stage. When the robot is reaching to that exit point, the game will be over. So for that, we are going to add here wait loop from the control category. Here you can see that hexagonal empty block. In this, we will add and logical operator from the operator category. and two comparison operator, one less than and one greater than, because we need to compare the x and y position here. When the x position is greater than certain coordinates and y position is less than that certain coordinate, so the game will be over. Now you can see here the robot is at x and y position 121 and y. So when the robot is matching both the conditions, that is x should be greater than 120 and y position should be less than minus 165, until the robot will be in game. Otherwise it just exit the game. So when the green flag is clicked, the robot will go to its entry point. So here I have used go to X block from the motion category. Let's see. We will use here the arrow keys. So the robot is moving properly. With the down and left and right arrow keys. So now it's reaching to the end position. It will check both the X and Y position. Now you can see the robot is crossed both the X and Y coordinates. So the game should be over. But since we have not added anything here, so let's add sound from the sound category. When it reaches to that position, you can start hearing the sound. I have not recorded here this system sound, so you can't hear the voice, or you can't hear the sound. But when you create the maze game in Scratch, during that time you can hear that sound, computer beep. So it should check every time when it's reached to that position. So for that we will add here forever loop from the control category. So every time it will check that it's reaching to that coordinates or not. Here I have used AND logical operator because both the coordinates should match. Also, I'm just going to add here game over as a background or image. When it reaches to exit point, it will just show this background. The same way we will increase its size. We'll add here switch backdrop in forever loop, and when the green flag is clicked, means when the game is starting, the backdrop should return to its original position or original background, that is the maze background. So you can see when it reaches to that position, the backdrop is changing. Right now I'm just using through mouse directly, but you can check it through arrow keys only, and you can hear the sound as well. You can hear the sound, then the backdrop will change. So in this way, maze game in Scratch is created. You can generate the maze according to your wish. If you want, you can add circular, rectangular, or any difficulty level maze in Scratch. I've just added the backdrop here. So if you find this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.